Gonna put on my hat. Oh, I'm a cat. No, I'm not a cat. I'm a fluffy thing. Oh, this is a. Hello, lovely peoples. I am Michelle. This is my hospital beta vita, and you're watching One to Left Rebels NYC. Today, my brain is sploot. It's snowing. That's a thing. So before it snows, I know because my brain's like whoa, and then my body's like rah, and it's just I never get caught in a rainstorm because my body is incredibly in tune with nature. So that's been a thing. They got pom poms. And that shit makes me happy. Today, I've been making a conscious effort to do things that make me happy. And one thing I've been doing is to be more mindful. Because I really feel that when you are more mindful, you're more okay with what is, reasonably depending on, if you're sitting in your own poop, less so. But, generally speaking, you're more okay with the present because you're not so, you've invested in the present, opposed to when you're, constantly daydreaming or, thinking in the future, you get restless for the future that may or may not happen. And that's something, I know this, but then I need to be reminded of it. Because do you know why? I will tell you why. Because fucking Governor Cuomo, if you don't know, is the New York State governor. Jesus fucking Christ. It's been stressful. What was I talking about? Right. So it's been stressful because if you follow the show, okay, you know that I busted my ass. Me and Lizzie busted our collective asses, our collective rears to get it, and we jumped through so many fucking hoops, and then we finally get it, and I'm finally in a relatively decent place, and then fucking Cuomo, part of his justice agenda, which is a whole other okay, because he got justice for so many other marginalized communities, which I'm not mad about. Yeah, fuck yeah, I'm all for that. I am here for justice for the other marginalized communities. But then why's he gotta throw disabled people under the bus? And if he got his way, he could very well dismantle the whole damn program. Which means I go back to traditional services, which is or nursing homes, which are not very desirable options. And the thing is, what I realized, and what was really fucking with me mentally, and a mental health level, emotionally, is that I am now at that next level stage of disabled. And I don't mean that as in there's a hierarchy of some levels, the more disabled, the more visibly disabled you are, the more I don't know. There's no fucking hierarchy. If you're disabled, you're disabled. But I think there is a certain level of disabled where it's or kind of disabled, if you will, where you are highly fucking reliant on the government to get you the basic fucking services that you need so you can stay in your home. And I have never been at that level, but I am currently at that level. I've talked about before and then needing help, not being able to get help. But what happens, and that's one thing, but what the thing, as I wrote in a poem recently that, on one hand, I'm reliant on a system that sometimes is my carer and sometimes is my oppressor. But I can't. I'm fighting to change the system, but in the meantime, this is where we are. It's a thing, man. I'm still getting used to this next level of disabled, if you will, and the implications of, and the consequences of, and really working extra hard to do self-care so that I remember the problem is not me, the problem is not my body in all its fineness. I'm sorry. But the problem is the system. And you have to remember that because you don't want to start hitting on yourself. Also, my arm hurts. So what do you think? Put your comments in the comments section because that's where they belong. Hope this video made sense. That's right. As always, be good to yourself, be kind to yourself. At times, I just feel like I'm at the fucking whim of a dysfunctional system. I'm at the whim of the weather. I mean, there's a lot of whims, and they're not my whims. My whim is to eat cookies. Can't do it. My whims are not honored. My whims are lonely. I have lonely whims. I don't know.